we can get started right now.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have been stationed at the Grand Lodge in Absalom, awaiting assignment for a mission of utmost importance. Things finally seem in motion, when Venture Captain Drendel Drang sends out a summon for available agents. Specialized in the history of Absalom, Drang is known for putting off-duty agents to work on sundry tasks when he finds them resting within the city's limits. Coming to the meeting place, an odd choice of venue, as it's a street corner far from the Grand Lodge. A lone beggar, garbed in baggy robes, approaches. The only figure in the constant drizzle, the beggar sticks out his hands for currency. "Do you have any coin to spare, fine folk?"
Sure.
As a paladin, I will gladly give you a...
He's got plenty of gold.
As you reach out to hand him some coins, the figure pulls back his hood to reveal the wizened face of Venture Captain Drendel Drang. Gives you a crooked smile, soaked head to toe from his unprotected time in the rain, smelling faintly of stale cabbage and beer.
Nice.
"Sorry about that," he says with a wink. "I always like to play a little joke on agents when I stumble across them during my jaunts into town. Now, why did I summon you fine folk here again?" Drang shakes his head from side to side, as though trying to knock water out of his ears, despite the constant downpour. Yes, the Wounded Wisp. I'm undercover now, and can't stray far from the side I'm watching. But I need someone to retrieve a package for me from that fine establishment. It's among Absalom's most storied taverns, you see, and one that holds a special place of privilege in the society's lore as the place where the organization began. Well, I could drone on and on about it, but standing out in the rain is doing none of us any favors. Automatically anticipating your agreement, the bedraggled Venture Captain produces a small slip of folded paper from one of his many pockets, quickly showing a glimpse of the contents, a map detailing the location of the Wounded Wisp bar. The bartender is a woman by the name of Herringale, a fine lady, who came to own the Wisp after the passing of her father from... It's too cold for me to give a proper history lesson. Just go to the Wisp, tell Heron you're there to pick up my parcel, and it would be most appreciated. I'll be around here for several more hours at least when you're done. And... if I put you together, I will drag you to the map that he shows you. The Wounded Wisp is in the Foreign Quarter. Not close to the Grand Lodge, but not too far from following it. Do you have any questions for him before he shoos you away?
What is the nature of this package?
Well, before you judge, despite my current attire, I am a man of great taste. This parcel is actually a special vintage of wine from the cellar of the Wisp. I've been sampling their finer wines in descending order of bottling. I dare not disappear from my current role in this district, but I would appreciate some comfort items. After all, I doubt anyone would judge a supposed beggar from sipping for a bottle of wine. Anything else?
No.
Right then. Well.
Oh, how exciting. What do you have for self-control that we won't drink your wine before we get it back?
Your Pathfinders, I trust you implicitly.
That's not a good plan.
Oh, wait, we got an ad in. Somebody just popped in.
Cool, excellent. You guys are all okay with Michael jumping in since we've already just started?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Of course.
Yeah, sure works. I mean, he's only like a minute late, so...
Accidentally bump into him on the way over there and say, "Hey, come with us."
Yeah.
Yeah. You look familiar.
You've been voluntold. We're gonna go get a bottle of wine and not drink it.
Yeah. Not the adventure for dwarves. Just saying. Or elves, for that matter.
This could get violent.
I may have played this as a drunken dwarf who fights with two tankards, gauntlet locked to his hands, and kind of destroyed the Wounded Wisp's basement.
Do we still get prestige if we drink it?
Possibly.
Okay. Oh. Now we got tech support.
Okay.
That's alright.
It's all good. I'm actually also fairly new to Discord. Is there like a keyboard shortcut or something to do mute on myself
There is a push to talk option.
rather than?
Are you using the app or using the website?
The website. It's just a tab in my browser. Is there a better way?
There's an app you can download as well.
Yeah, that's true. I have it on my phone. I could try that.
Yeah, I just linked it, and it's got way better sound quality and lots more functionality.
Oh, it's an app on PC also?
Yeah.
Yes.
Both. Yeah, PC, phone, everything. Yeah.
Every operating system, which is great because I use Linux.
Okay, sorry about this. We should be up and running shortly.
No worries.
All right.
I guess whilst you're waiting, if anyone would like, they can roll knowledge history to see if they know anything about the Wounded Wisp.
Shit. Is there a locals option?
There is not.
How about a nobles option?
I mean, you can roll it, but it's a very Pathfinder-focused place. So history is the only thing that's really going to give you any possibly useful information.
Well, let's see what happens when I switch to my identity here. Nope, don't get any feels. It's like, let me walk away for a minute and come back.
Ignore the woman behind the curtain changing her outfit.
Exactly.
And do not watch her change. That would be improper.
That's just rude.
Yeah, there is actually something you can do in Roll20, rollable tokens. I don't know if you've seen those.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it takes a little more setting up for the table owner, but you can do it so that you have a token with essentially 2 pictures on it. You give them 2 tokens. It sets them up in the same slot, and then when you click rollable, it flips it to the other side. So for people like vigilantes who look very different, it lets you actually flip the token back and forth between them.
Is that like a premium feature?
No, I think anyone can do it. It's in the under beneath macros, rollable tables.
Huh. That's really neat.
Yeah, I've never set one up, but supposedly it's very easy. I mean, if you have a second picture, I can try quickly.
I don't.
Okay. Yeah, it should be as easy as just the table owner adds a new table. You set up a token for one side and a token for the other, and then as long as you've got control of it, as the player, you just, I think, right-click on your token. One of the options is flip, and switch back and forth.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's good for shapeshifters, vigilantes, that sort of thing.
I know Ducky has done flippable tokens. I think all of his characters are on one, so...
He likes flipping things.
So he just has it cycle through to the character he's currently playing.
Hey, is this a long module?
No, not terribly.
Okay, because I gotta get ready for prom.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, it's they give us 6-hour slots. Typically 2 hours, probably tops.
Okay. Gotta get my beard braided, you know.
Nice. Okay, it looks like he's almost on the setup. So you're doing important Pathfinder tasks here. Retrieving alcohol for Drandal Drang.
Well, I can't, you know, it's a great, you know, level 1 thing.
Yeah.
I've actually never done this Evergreen, so that should be interesting.
Cool. Have the other 3 of you all played it, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So
First time, actually.
Really?
Wait,
No,
Excellent.
kidding.
I was gonna say.
This one, I don't remember. Let me look at my. I have a little doc thing. I made a Google form for for my Pathfinder play.
Gotcha. There is a website, pfstracker.net,
Yeah,
I believe.
I tried that. It's just, I'm
Too much a hassle.
Yeah, I just made a Google Doc.
Yeah.
That, you know, makes it easy.
Yeah, I have a text document that I just keep with my characters.
Well, yeah, the Google form, it separates all my characters out and everything, so a nice little spreadsheet. No, I have not done this one. I thought the number looked nice, looked similar, but I did 611. So, okay.
Cool. Well, you get to make decisions.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert, is drinking the bottle bad?
We shall see.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear us, Michael?
We heard him.
Yeah?
Almost there.
Yeah, here's the cool form I made. I'll share it just because I'm bored.
Yeah, nice. I'm going to guess that Michael cannot hear us.
Yeah.
Hear me?
I heard him
Oh.
kind of, but he's really low.
Very, very low.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. You're just really light, really low. I have my volume up to 200% on you.
How does it will go? So I just need to shout a bit when I want to be heard.
Very
Yeah,
possibly.
if you can't turn it up higher than that, we can just hear you, but it is very quiet.
Coming through booming on my end.
Sounds like Charlie
I
Brown's
don't know what else I can
teacher.
do.
Yeah, if that is the highest your mic can go, we will try and hear you. But if I miss anything, please do say something in chat because it is difficult to hear.
Don't worry, I will.
Cool. Have you played this scenario before?
No.
Okay. I'll give you a brief recap of the intro. You have all been sat around in Absalom. Oh, all been sat around in Absalom waiting for something to come up for a mission, and Drendel Drang has summoned you to meet him. He was disguised as a beggar in the rain and played a little trick on everyone and then revealed himself, and has asked you to go to a tavern called the Wounded Wisp, where the Pathfinder Society was actually started, and retrieve a package for him because he wants a little comfort whilst he's on stakeout. So you're going to get him a bottle of wine, apparently.
Okay.
Could you, whilst we're just doing this next bit, email me a token so that I can put your character on the Roll20?
If you've got a token to use that's quick, just use
Okay.
it.
Sure. What is your character?
I'm a Dampier rogue wizard. 1/1.
Okay.
Anything will do.
This is the least monstrous thing I quickly have access to. Okay, let me just set it to you. What vision does your character have? Dark vision, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you should have control of that.
Lovely.
Okay, so Drendel Drang has directed you to the Wounded Wisp. If anyone has knowledge history, then they can feel free to roll it to see if they know anything about the place. If not, then it is entirely up to you whether you do as he has asked.
I don't know.
We'll do something else.
Okay. Well, then I will move you to the Wounded Wisp. It is not far through Absalom, and the map that Drendel Drang provided you leads you there quite handily. The Wounded Wisp is located in the Foreign Quarter district of Absalom, close to the grounds of the Grand Lodge. You have no difficulty finding the establishment. Almost every initiate or member of the Pathfinder Society has heard of the building at some point. Built from dark, discoloured wood, the exterior of the Wisp is the image of an iconic dive bar. Stained and barred windows obscure direct vision into the establishment, although ruddy yellow light bleeds from a window in the front hall. It's the hours before dawn, and the building seems to be mostly empty, except for a few last-minute drinkers still inhabiting it. On the exterior is a thick wooden sign hanging from above the entrance. A brass ring fitted onto the sign anchors a lantern that glows there faintly.
Let's go in.
Indeed, let us go.
There you go. You should all see the Wisp. You are free to move as you wish.
We have a mission. See.
The smell of smoke and spilled ale assails your senses as you enter into the Wisp. Walls of dark-stained wood make up the sides, whilst well-used wooden tables spread throughout the space. A raised area in the back of the establishment houses several additional tables and eating areas for groups seeking more than just a good drink. An austere bar, supported by kegs instead of wooden panels, commands the northern end of the room. A stained glass cabinet stands behind the bar, its dark panes cracked in several spots, yet not so opaque as to conceal the several dozen types of hard liquor within. There's a handful of other patrons enjoying food and drink in the bar as you enter. And I will describe them.
Heiliger recognizes Janira from his...
I was going to say, this character in the corner, for those who have played the Confirmation, you will recognize as Janira. For those who have not, it is a young halfling woman. She is regaling a small group of what looks like Pathfinders, but very, very fresh Pathfinders. They barely look like they've learned how to handle a sword properly. She appears to be describing stories and adventures to them. Up to the right, there is a bearded man wearing a turban, poring over some books and sipping at some wine. In the south, there are two very boisterous half-orcs bearing great similarity in their countenance, and they are both slamming back drinks and have axes propped up against the table next to them. There is another older gentleman, not really paying much attention, but quietly sipping a beer at one table. And behind the bar, apparently waiting to serve drinks or food to those who wish, a comely middle-aged woman.
Greetings. Janira, do you remember me? We adventured recently together.
Oh, Heiliger! It's a pleasure to see you again! How are you doing? Tell all of us, what adventures have you been on?
Do we all play Janira exactly the same when we run her?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. So I regale her with our, and tell her why we're here.
Cool. She makes certain that the fledgling Pathfinders are all listening and make excited oohs and ahs. They don't really seem to get why they're supposed to, because you're just picking up a wine bottle, but she prods them until they do. I'm sure it's a very important task.
Yes, yes. Well, it's for a very important man, so yes.
I certainly hope so.
That's probably about it for me.
Okay. Yep, she is certainly happy to see someone she has seen through their confirmation. And she will tell the group that she's with about things that you did whilst you were there.
Ah, okay.
Amusing or impressive. I'm guessing Michael is going to the bar.
I am. What drinks do you have here? I'd like a nice wine, if you have one.
We can certainly do wine, yes. And she charges you a handful of copper.
Have you seen Drangle Drang in your anywhere around here?
I haven't seen him around. He sometimes stops in. He drinks a lot of our wine. Haven't seen him today, though, no.
Interesting. Okay.
And I'm taking Grandma Fidget is just wandering around into the kitchens. Yep, that is the kitchen. There is a harried chef in there cooking up stew and bread, and he spares Grandma Fidget a brief glance and like, what are you doing in my kitchen?
Yeah, Grandma's getting her walking stick and she's gonna smack his butt out of the way.
Oh, what? Ew,
Get out of the way!
I'm trying to cook food.
Your cooking is terrible. Let me show you how this is done. She actually has profession chef, so.
Okay, give me a roll.
See, I just realized I didn't put my macros in yet, so. 22.
Okay, yeah, you point out some herbs and spices that will probably make his stew much better. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, well, thanks.
For the record, I'm kicking his pot out of the way too. I have my own 5-pound cauldron that I carry with me.
Okay. Where the hell did that come from?
Let me just whip this out.
Yeah, it's like the second heaviest thing aside from my armor on my entire character. Her cauldron.
You have like motor pouches for it or something?
No, but I do have a pile of vials. I've got 10 vials.
He appears very confused about what is going on, but you seem to know your way around a kitchen, so...
Damn straight, I'm taking over this son of a...
Would Rocket or Deathwatch like to do anything or talk to anyone?
I'm going to talk to this interesting fellow over here.
Okay. He is...
Just going to eye him up and down with my Batman gaze.
Okay.
What's your story?
That is him. It's like, greetings, friend. I am Arim bin Khalil, a follower of the Dawnflower. How might I help you? He appears to be reading a tract about Serenra's worship.
Dawnflower, huh?
Indeed, yes, Serenra, the light who guides us all. And you, what is your name?
Deathwatch.
Oh.
You may have heard of me.
He appears a little taken aback. I can't say I have, no.
Good.
Is there something I can help you with,
I'm gonna try
Mrs. Watch?
I'm gonna try to like stealthily walk away.
Okay.
Into the darkness.
Hi, I heard you say.
And fails miserably.
Oh.
Yep. So as Michael heads over and says greetings, Deathwatch kind of like walks away, bumps into the table, and like scurries off.
I have adventured with a follower of the Dawnflower before. Greetings.
Ah, excellent. Sorry, can you say that last bit again?
What brings you to this fine tavern?
I like to chat with my fellow Pathfinders upon occasion. I own a small curiosity shop and do not get to venture forth from Absalon as much as I used to. It is good to hear the stories of the young Pathfinders who are out braving the world and exploring it.
Interesting. So, are you here waiting for anyone in particular, or?
No, I'm simply enjoying the gifts that guide my way, such as that very strange woman.
I'm sure. Bro, what? I can't even see where she's gone. Would you like a wine? This wine I bought is quite drinkable, and I call over to the woman behind the bar.
Certainly, thank you, my friend.
You seem to have been on more adventures than I have. Maybe you could give me some tips to survive?
Absolutely. It would be my pleasure. A Pathfinder should stand on his own 2 feet, but be able to lean on a fellow agent when needed.
What if you have 4 feet?
Then you are very stable.
Very good.
For example, what would you do if you were to encounter a swarm of rats that was to attack you?
For the record, as soon as I finish cooking stuff, I'm also going to serve Pathfinders in the bar.
Okay.
Just playing my character.
I'm sorry if you answered, Michael. I couldn't hear anything.
I've not come across a plague of rats yet, but I suppose I would fire my arrows from behind my fellow fighters and cast spells to support them.
That is helpful, but many swarms of creatures are difficult to harm with normal weapons. You would be well prepared to carry something such as Alchemist's Fire with you. That will burn them very well.
That is a fantastic idea. I hadn't thought of that. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, my friend.
Do you know where I could buy some Alchemist Fire? I guess we're in Absalom, aren't we?
We are. There are many shops. I'm sure there is one not more than a few minutes away. Rocket, is there anything or anyone you would like to see?
Yeah, I suppose I'll go over and talk to these two. You do green skins. Kind of remind me of some people I've seen before. What are you two doing here, though?
The male of the two. We're drinking. Do you want a drink?
I suppose why not?
Excellent. Heron, another drink for this fine little rat thing.
Raccoon. Close enough.
And she will send a waitress over with a frothing, very bitter-smelling pint of beer.
Just like home.
And Grandma Fidget is walking around serving food to everyone.
Grandma's home-cooked porridge, baby. We're talking about the ultimate hangover cure.
Now this is a mission I can get behind.
The female half-orc looks down at you and she's like, "So, what do you do in a fight? You're too tiny to hurt anyone, aren't you?"
Well, anything of size can be taken down with a good couple of arrows in the right spots.
Fair
Everything's
enough.
got a weak point.
But arrows are good, but there's nothing an axe can't fix. And she pats the axe that is sat pride of place next to her.
Very true, very true. I suppose unless you're too far away to throw your axe at it.
Ha! You just need to get stronger!
Fair enough. And then I continue to drink with them, I guess.
Okay. They continue to regale you with stories about how things in the face an awful lot. And bizarrely, they actually don't seem to get many jobs from the Pathfinders.
Weird.
Yeah, one would have thought murder hobos would be top of the list.
Deathwatch takes note of these two individuals in case she needs somebody to be a patsy later on down her career.
Okay.
I think that's probably why they don't, because they like to punch things in the face, and Pathfinders traditionally are more bloody. They usually use axes, daggers, and spears.
Well,
So
we also murder hobo, but we take note.
it's more murder.
We draw pictures and stuff first. Or after.
Makes sense.
Grandma, can I get some stew?
You just wait your turn, sonny.
Thank you.
Grandma.
Is there anything else you would like to talk to, or are you just going to chat quietly with the people you're with?
I'm going to try to...
Grandma's going to smack the bartender back here behind the ankles to get her attention to give her stew.
What? Who are you? Why are you serving food in my inn?
Well, your cook wasn't doing a good enough job, so somebody has to bring them home cooking flavor to your business.
Well, I'm not going to pay you.
Well, you already did. We're using your food to cook with, just the proper way.
Okay. You are a very strange old lady.
She shakes her walking stick at her and then walks off.
So none of us have asked the barmaid, the
Correct.
bar lady.
Wait, so we actually haven't asked anybody for, like, the package?
No!
No.
Well, shit.
No.
Guess what?
Seeing, there we go. Thank you, Deathwatch.
That's what hey, we're gonna get a package for...
Grandma's going to interrupt Deathwatch and put a thing of stew in front of him. Says,
Grandma.
eat up!
What was the old guy's name again?
Drang.
We're here to pick up
Something
a
like that.
Drang. Bane.
Oh!
Bane.
Right, from Drendel. Yes, he often has people come up and pick up packages from us. Certainly. Give me a moment. I'll just get everything sorted here. And she beckons over one of the wait staff. Fine. Yes, if you all follow me, I'll take you down to the cellar and you can get it for him. Would you all like to gather and go to the cellar, or are you still?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Now I've got something to do. I hope I've had enough time at this point with them forgetting to ask that important question to get the kitchen in order.
You've had a lot of time. The chef just kind of stood back bemused following your directions.
Damn straight. 170 years of cooking teaches you a thing or two.
Sorry, I didn't ask, guys. I thought we were meeting here, not picking up the package. I misheard.
We're getting the wine package thing from here and then taking it to him, supposedly.
Yes. He has sent you here to pick up a package of wine for him. Okay, Heron gestures for you to head down the stairs into the basement and says, yes, the wine is down there in the cellar. Do watch out. There's a crack in the floor and we put some planks over it, but they're a bit rickety.
Kraken?
I don't think that's what she said, Deathwatch.
A kraken.
Crack. There's some crack on the floor.
I'm pretty sure he's right with the Kraken.
Grandma's
Opens
gonna push
door.
the door open, yeah.
Release the kraken.
Oh my gosh, there's a giant squid in here. We're all doomed.
The door opens onto a relatively decent storeroom, but there is a large crack running across the middle of the room. It's about 10 foot deep or so and falls down to rocky ground at the bottom, and there is a very rickety plank that does not look terribly safe stretched across it.
I'm assuming there's probably a little bit of rubble or pebbles at the top.
There's a little bit here and there around the edge, yeah.
Grandma's going to pick one up and drop it down.
Okay, it drops down and goes, dink.
Oh! That looks mighty tall!
The bridge looks quite rickety.
It does. It's like someone has taken a plank of wood and laid it across it many years ago.
You babies.
Grandma's going to try and cross it. This is going to be bad.
Okay, how much does Grandma weigh?
Oh, Jesus. Like nothing. 20 pounds.
Okay,
But
yep.
you have that
including all gear,
Yes.
40 pounds.
Okay, Grandma crosses it and it lets out a couple of alarming creaks, but yeah, it seems fine for her.
She smacks on it with her stick. She looks back at the party. Come on, you slowpokes! If you can't keep up with Grandma!
Rocket's gonna cross it.
How much does Rocket weigh?
Halfway to nothing. We're a small creature with like barely any gear.
Yep, no, Rocket scampers across it again. Couple of creaks, but no, yeah, I mean, it seems fine for the two of them.
Hey, Deathwatch, before you go across, you mind helping me out with my armor so I can carry it across?
Why don't you just run and jump?
Sure.
Running and jumping has been suggested, I believe.
Yeah. Jumping not so great with a 10 dex and a -4 ACP. So
probably just gonna backflip across or something.
Yeah, I'll remove my armor and carry it across, and then redon it on the other side.
Oh Jesus! Grandma's gonna shake her walking stick at.
This will take a few minutes.
Yeah, like really.
Sorry,
it's like 2 feet. Get your butt over here.
Now this is a room.
Okay, if you want to jump across, just give me an acrobatics check. If not, then it will take you. Helliger's taking a few minutes to take his armor off and then cross.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for him. I'm walking in for him. This is gonna take too long.
Yep. Deathwatch flips across with ease. Michael, are you crossing? Oh, yep. And Michael makes it even Deathwatch's skill look amateurish as he leaps across nimbly.
You want me to look up the weight on all my?
Yeah, no. If you're taking time to remove your armor, you're fine.
Grandma's gonna peek around the corner and tell Helliger, you're not in timeout. Get over here. Timeout. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, the room that is down the steps appears to be a wine storeroom. There are hundreds and hundreds of bottles of wine here. It may take a little bit of time to locate the one Dreng has asked you for.
I think they had time to look for it while I was doing my armor.
Yep. Anyone who is searching, feel free to give me a perception check.
26.
You would think it would take time, but Grandma Fidget just walks straight ahead and sees that right there is the bottle the vintage Dreng was asking for.
Well, at least their wine cellar is organized properly.
Is there any extras that fall off the back of the truck?
I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of bottles of wine here if you...
Let me check here, let me check. Oh, lawful neutral.
Hey, stop it! Keep your stuff.
As Grandma goes to pull out the bottle of wine, it seems like it's stuck. It won't come out.
That's just Grandma's weak arms.
It could be.
Filthy paws on their things. You stare over at Rocket, who's got like 4 bottles in his hands.
hey, put those back. Grandma, do you need help?
It's right there. She points at it with her walking stick. For the record, she has a Darkwood club.
Nice.
And so, yeah, that's her quote-unquote walking stick.
Being a Boy Scout, Heiliger goes over to help the old lady pull the...
Okay. As he yanks on the bottle to try and pull it out, there is a loud cracking sound, and a whole section of the shelf starts to swing out, revealing a secret door. The bottle itself does not come out. It's clearly the actual switch for the door. It's a fake bottle of wine.
A tricky fucker.
Grandma's gonna sit. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Right, the exposed room that at least Michael and Helliger can see ahead. There is a silver chain jutting from the ceiling that ends in a gem high above you, and it appears to be a desk stacked with documents, scattered notes, and some chests on the far wall of the room. The eastern and western sides have very, very large cracks in them, and there's rubble laying around, exposing entrances to further caverns.
Grandma's gonna go ahead and give Helliger a pat on the back. Let him know he did a good job, and he's gonna get an extra bottle of porridge for dinner tonight.
Okay, and Michael is heading into the room to explore, and we're going to go for initiative.
We didn't even get in.
Oh boy. What'd you guys do now? As everyone rolls. Oh, no. You guys broke the 20s.
Paladin initiative.
Okay. Michael, you can give me a perception check to see if you are surprised by this or not. Everyone else will be.
My initiative's higher.
For the record, I can actually see this guy.
Yes, that is Michael.
Oh. He doesn't have a name on it. Thing. Oh, okay. I'll see his name.
There you go. Okay. So, Michael does not notice this until something very obvious happens. Scuttling from the shadows, disturbed by people coming into its lair. Ah! Is that a large scorpion creature, almost the size of a small pony? It is. It's at least as big as a man, and it scuttles forward and lashes out at Michael.
Oh my!
Oh!
Oh my!
Does a 15 confirm against your flat-footed AC, Michael?
15 is my flat-footed, yes.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
15 is my flat-footed, yes.
Okay, that will be 3 points of damage then, as it rushes out from the shadows and claws at you.
Fantastic. We got it just where we want it, guys.
Yes. Unfortunately, a second one also rushes from the shadows and will attempt to claw you. That will be a further 3 points of damage. And hearing Michael's screams, no doubt, everyone else will be alerted, and it will be a new round. Raccoon.
Delay until after Death Watch, as she had the higher initiative.
Oh yeah, weird, huh?
Pocket, do you have the 0.0?
Adding it.
Yeah.
Okay. Death Watch.
Well, Death Watch is going to go ahead. Does the Scorpion know that I'm here?
Maybe.
Maybe.
How would you tell?
I'm gonna, I don't know, look and see if it noticed. No, let's see here.
It appears focused on Michael at the moment. You can give me a knowledge nature check to see if there is anything you might know about it if you would like.
No, I don't know about that. We're gonna move and then I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
So the hidden strike, the first one is if it's unaware of my presence, and the last one is denied its dex.
Gotcha. Sadly, it is aware of your presence.
Is it denied its dex because it's flat-footed?
It is not flat-footed because it has already acted this.
Okay, so it's the 2.
That's a lot of ones.
It is. You easily hit it, but it doesn't do a huge amount of damage. But it does hurt it. Rocket.
Okay. A 5-foot step to the right. Oh no. I pull out my bow and I shoot it. But penalties. Oh, the penalties.
All of the penalties.
Yeah, because I don't have precise yet, so... yeah. 5!
An arrow skitters off down the hallway, and maybe it was aimed at a scorpion?
Mm-hmm. Everyone out of the way!
Okay. The Scorpion, angered by Deathwatch's striking at it, is going to skitter up and attack her.
Really?
I'm guessing, however, it misses.
That does.
Okay, Helliger.
Well, Watch is in the way. Crap. Not much I can do to get in there.
You could attack through those corners if you want, but it'll have cover.
It'll have cover. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll have to just...
Okay, see if you confirm. Does that totally hit? Yep, you confirm. And with your incredibly powerful blow, you hack the Scorpion to pieces and it flops onto the ground, unmoving.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Grandma Fidget.
10, 15.
There's a big pile of dead Scorpions.
10, 15. He looks a little hurt.
Michael, if you want to put your hit points in the green bar, it'll let everyone else see them so they know how badly damaged you are.
So,
It's okay.
what left or what I start with?
I'm gonna go ahead and heal him.
Okay.
That's all. He gets 7 back.
Oh, cool.
Michael.
Assuming I can do that angle.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can I talk to you privately a second?
Yeah, you can just send me a whisper if you want.
Okay, how do I do that?
Just type /W space GM and then whatever you want to type. Sorry, /.
That didn't work then, I guess. Okay, /. Oh, I have to put your name as well, do I?
Just GM should work.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
That was supposed to be a whisper. You will still get a will save
What, to not take that?
for half. Grandma Fidget, what is the DC on your Cure Light Wounds?
Oh, shit.
That's right.
Oh shit. Sorry. As a character, I'm saying sorry. As a player, I have no idea. Is it wisdom or charisma for oracles?
Charisma.
It is charisma. So
Spellcasting
it's
stat.
15.
Okay.
I don't know if I rolled an 18.
Shit.
So you only take 3 points.
Hooray.
Do I notice that?
Absolutely.
I shout out, the pain! Please don't heal me.
Oh shit.
I did mention it at the beginning, but I didn't mention it enough times, I guess. Sorry, guys.
No, I might have missed it when I was dealing with another issue.
No, Michael. As far as I was hearing, Michael said it as a player. His character didn't introduce himself to everyone as that was a thing to be careful of. So no one is to blame.
Right, no
you're
worries.
to blame.
I'm to blame. I'm the GM.
Exactly.
Ooh.
So what would you like to do, Michael?
Good roleplay, though. Shoot.
Tuppence would like to do a lot of things. He is going to what? He is going to try and Acrobatics away, withdraw from here.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics roll.
No PvP, jeez.
Yeah, I would have had to have actually technically asked permission. That's why I said it was good roleplay. I didn't know.
Grandma Fidget is just a player killer.
Yeah.
Jeez. Totally got to ban this person from Pathfinder Society, jeez. He's fidgeting with the wand and kills your character.
Oh, it wasn't a wand.
Anyway.
I didn't use the wand. That's why the DC was high.
Fidgeting with, with his wand.
Your acrobatics absolutely moves your way, avoiding any attacks from it.
And then I'm going to cast a force missile.
Okay.
I don't have a D4 set up as a thing yet, so there's a button to do a D4, isn't there?
Sorry, I can't hear what you're saying.
There's a button to do a D4 in the system, isn't there? I've not
Yes, on the right-hand side, there's like a little panel of buttons. If you click on the one that looks like a D20, one up from the bottom, then at the very top it should say basic rolls, and there should be a D4. Or you can just type /R space D4.
Oh, okay. My machine's locked for a second, hold on.
There you go. Okay, yeah, your missile slams into it and seems to hurt it quite a bit.
And +1. And +1.
Okay, got it. 5 points of damage. Okay, it. Let's see who it dislikes most, Michael or Little Grandma, which looks most delicious.
Grandma.
One is Michael.
Grandma probably looks easier to eat.
She does, but it's angry that Michael has missiled it, so it is going to follow after him. And it will provoke from Grandma if she has a...
She has her walking stick out.
She just misses it, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's alright.
And it misses Michael.
It does.
Deathwatch.
Well, Deathwatch is going to step out of the way and let that be her action.
Okay. Rocket.
Oh, the penalties continue.
Just for the record, I'm only 2'11", so
Well, it's
That
going to
doesn't-
get cover from the corner.
Help if I'm short too.
Yes.
so.
We're gonna do. We took a fun archetype on this, so why not use it? We're using Freebooter Bane on it. It's a move action. Everyone gets a +1 to attack and damage on it now.
Excellent.
And then we're going to attempt to shoot it with all the lovely penalties. Yay, one lower.
Another arrow almost hits Grandma Fidget.
I'm better with guns, I swear.
No, PvP.
Helga.
Alright, moving through Grandma's Square and to there. Okay. And I did not add the +1 for the freebooter thing into this macro.
Okay.
That's probably and the flank. Not that it matters. So I'd actually be a 12? No?
A 12 will hit, yes.
Oh.
It takes 4 points of damage.
5.
That's what I'm talking about.
5, yes. These things appear relatively easy to strike. They are not heavily armored. Grandma Fidget.
So if I was trying to aid Michael for AC, is it just an attack roll as well? The same
Yes.
thing?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to try to aid Michael for AC. So,
Giving him 8.
yay!
Okay. Michael will have +2 AC on his next attack that tries to hit him.
He's got 8.
Yes.
And it is Michael.
I think he does with the way that last cure worked.
That's herpes.
Can I step further back, or?
Yeah, absolutely. This tunnel is big enough for you to move in.
Okay, I just want step back 5 foot and cast another force missile.
Okay.
There you go.
Slams into it, and it's covered in ichor and blood, but it's not looking great.
No, it's all right. I should have stayed and done that. But never mind.
We'll be fine.
Yep. Okay. It.
Come at me, vile creature.
It has someone right next to it, and it's been beaten around like it's going to turn around and attack Helga. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Okay, and I know a 3 doesn't, so it misses you with 2 of its claws.
Ha!
Yeah,
And-
you're lucky. Max damage, wow.
It misses with its sting as well. Okay. Deathwatch.
Well, let's see what I can do. Is that a legal move?
Yeah.
Okay, I will go ahead and shoot an arrow at the scorpion.
Okay.
So the +1 attack, right?
That will not hit because it gets cover from Helga. Unless you have... No, it gets cover from you anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Rocket.
We're going to do this again, except this time we're going to use a move action for bullseye shot. So we're actually up to a +1 on the attack. 12.
Is that including cover?
Yes.
Then it hits.
4, 5, 6 damage, my bad, because I forgot the +1.
Arrow wings past Grandma Fidget and Helga, and the scorpion slumps to the ground, unmoving.
Ha! Finally got it.
Grandma is immediately coming over here. What the hell is wrong with you?
Can you cook that, Grandma?
What's wrong with me?
Yeah, she's gonna give you a nice long speech about not accepting positive energy.
I'll pull out my wand of infernal healing and use it on myself.
Okay.
Now you have Grandma's curiosity. She wants to know what that is.
It's just like a cure light wounds, only slightly different. 'Cause I'm not completely alive. My mother was
Oh, it is an oracle spell. Nice.
but my father happens to be a lord in the vampire.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about him because I don't.
Well, I do apologize about that. Oh, and amongst the tirade of verbal abuse,
We should probably
heal check 22 on him. Figure out what the hell's wrong with him. She's curious.
His physiology seems somewhat different from a normal person's.
All right. Well, we'll come back over here and search the room.
Okay. The desk is covered in papers. They seem to chronicle the exploits of one Selmius Foster, a name that you actually recall from your Pathfinder training and lectures that Drenel Drang has drummed into your head repeatedly in the past.
Hmm.
And
We're gonna have to bring those to him.
read
Sure.
read the
There's-
notes.
So, yeah, search the
Okay.
desk for other hidden compartments and stuff like that as well. But yeah, go through the notes as well.
that is one of the notes. And there is a second note tucked in behind it. That's our proclamation. I can read them out to you if you'd like. The first one is, I write this letter in the event that my upcoming expedition to Bhopal goes poorly. In this trove I have left my considerable findings, which I hope will be of use to our growing society. Whilst most of this information will no doubt already be in the hands of fellow society members, there is a personal matter which I have left contained within. Events over the past decade have led me to suspect a fellow agent of hoarding her knowledge and not submitting it for review. This woman, a surprisingly sensible gnome by the name of Alicia, has partaken of almost as many missions as I, yet she reports only a third of that. In order to ensure knowledge is not concealed, I have begun an investigation into Alicia and her activities here in Absalom, hoping to find her hidden repository of stored knowledge. Thus far, I have come across two promising leads. The first is Alicia's contact with a well-known stonemason by the name of Arcath. I had the displeasure of meeting this fellow in his dying days, when he promised to take any secrets he held to his grave. He was interred in a mausoleum in the Ivy District weeks after our encounter, though I still believe there is more to his connection with Alicia. Another lead is Alicia's friendship with a member of the Arcanumarium, a local wizards guild. The fellow is a gnome by the name of Fimbrick. All of my attempts to speak with him have failed, though I have noted his home address in my files for follow-up. It's my sincere hope that I am able to return to what Alicia has hidden, but should I not, I entrust this to my assistant Adolphus, or any brave society agent who come across my unfinished work. Selmius Foster.
I think this lady here who wrote this is not credible. There's no way a gnome would do anything of the sort.
The second note attached to that says, my mentor, Selmius Foster, is dead, slain during our journey to the island of Bhopal. I have taken up his investigation into Alicia's activities, though recent developments mean my time in Absalom is short. My initial follow-up of Foster's investigation into Arcath involved hiring several diviners to discern the veracity of Selmius's leads. It appears the stonemason was quite honest with my mentor. There is indeed some key clue buried with him in his mausoleum. I have watched Alicia for many months since my return, and have caught her making additions to the Wall of Names, the memorial built in honour of my mentor. She has added 3 names, none of which are true pathfinders and are likely worth investigating. Their names are Dulgonlear Caskmail, Hollis Evilgrin Thorn, Karina Clamp. Events are in motion that will soon take me to Quantium, after which I will be unable to conclude this investigation. I leave this hidden under the wounded Wisp, in the hopes that one day I might return, or that society endures its current woes, and a future generation of agents can take up this cause. Adolphus.
Interesting. I think our captain would like to see these.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, you have respect for your elders. Little gnome shaking her walking stick at you.
It would be the good thing to do, to report this.
Yes.
Okay. Are you leaving the documents here, gathering them up, or what would you like?
I'll gather them up.
Okay.
Bring them.
They fill up a chunk of satchel or bag, but yeah, they're mostly paper that you can squeeze down.
I've got a backpack. It's mostly empty.
Okay.
The cauldron doesn't fit, so it's attached to the outside.
What would you like to do now you have this information?
Go upstairs and pick up the cauldron and take it with me.
Okay. Are you cleaning it out first, or carrying half-full cauldron of porridge?
No, actually, I have 10 vials that I also carry with me, and I will be filling those up and then dumping out the rest.
Okay.
And I will not be cleaning the cauldron other than rinsing it with water.
Okay. The chef will happily let you dump any remaining porridge into bowls so that he can continue to serve it.
Yes, of course.
And he'll actually say, "Yeah, could I maybe get the recipe for that porridge? People
absolutely
really
not." She shakes her stick at him. How dare you?
Oh, sorry.
Maybe Scorpion makes for some nice stew.
Okay, you have your pot and your vials of porridge. I take it from what you said earlier, you're all heading back to Dreng?
Yeah, that would probably be the best thing to do at this moment.
Okay. It's not far to travel, and it's still raining, so it's not pleasant. When you get back there, there is a beggar-looking figure that you recognize hunched up against a wall, unobtrusively watching a house across the street.
Look like him.
It looks like the disguise that Dreng was in, yes.
We have your package.
I guess we approach him.
So you all stand there staring at him for a while. He seems to notice you, and you can hear like a sigh, and the figure scurries over to you. What is it? Do you have my wine? I'm supposed to be in disguise here, you know, on a stakeout.
You told us to bring you wine.
Well, where is it?
About that.
Hmm?
Granny, this is all you.
I believe that, is it, how do you say your name? Heiliger?
Heiliger.
Heiliger. I believe Heiliger has it. He's got at least 2 to 3 bottles for you.
Take any of the wine.
Oh, she shakes it. She shakes her walking stick at him and says, "Sharing is caring."
That would have been illegal. I would not have done that. No. Then, since you prompted, I'll go ahead and tell Drang what happened.
Okay. He is like, oh, well, that was a surprise. It's important that Pathfinders respect the finds and claims of their colleagues. Yes, I think this exciting mystery is yours to pursue. Find out what happened to this Alicia's information. This is exactly the sort of thing Pathfinders should do. Discover long-lost troves of documents and finding out what has happened to things. Yes, off with you now. Off! And you didn't bring me the wine. I just want to check.
There was not a bottle to bring. I thought I explained that, sir. It was a lever.
No wine. Fine. I'll survive somehow. I'm
sure there's another party of young agents that could get you a different bottle.
Yes, perhaps higher level agents.
Yes.
Can actually do what they're asked. Anyway, off with you now. Off with you. And he shoos you away.
So where do we want to go first?
Somewhere safe.
Well, you have had a number of locations named in those documents, which you should all see in your handouts if you want to peruse them again.
The Arcanumurium.
Arcanumurium.
That is a local wizard school.
There's like an address for stuff.
The Wall of Names, which was also mentioned, is at the Grand Lodge. That is a large obsidian wall with all the names of fallen Pathfinders. And it also mentions the tomb of a stonemason and described where the tomb was.
We should go to let's go check out the tomb of the stonemason first. Somebody's got to make a decision around it.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Following the directions, it is not difficult at all to find where the stonemason's tomb is. You hurry through Absalom, and getting wetter by the minute as you go, you relatively shortly arrive at a large graveyard. It's a plot of land in Eastgate, operated by numerous faiths who accept donations to have people buried here. All of the mausoleums are relatively large and impressive. A fence surrounds the necropolis grounds, and it is routinely patrolled.
Well, Death Watch, you fit right in here, don't you?
I think he does.
And in fact, this figure you see before you is indeed walking around, apparently patrolling the grounds. He is wearing a black robe, somewhat spiky black breastplate, and there is a large red pentacle necklace hanging from his neck.
Ooh. Well, I was coming up here. I gotta look up one thing.
Large red pentacle.
You could give me a knowledge religion check if you wanted to know anymore. It's pretty easy.
I serve a god, but I know nothing
Doesn't
about
even need to be trained.
Oh. I roll for it.
I don't know any of that hoodoo voodoo. Godsy fuzz.
10.
Clearly the holy symbol of Asmodeus.
Ah! Lawful. That's a good thing.
He is patrolling around the graveyard. He glances over as you
Grandma's
walk in.
going up to him. She's gonna ask him, "Are you Arcath?"
He steps close, and he steps really close, like he's in your personal space.
Oh, Grandma's gonna lean right back into his personal
Okay,
space.
you are like
that.
you are almost touching each other.
That's good.
You can see he's a little unshaven, and his breath smells faintly.
He's must be like really bent over.
Oh yeah, he's like leaning down, glaring at you.
Grandma's gonna whisper in and say, "If you bend over any more, that statue might stick something where the sun doesn't shine." The one right behind, referring to the statue right behind him.
He flushes faintly. He's like, I don't know what you're doing here.
Well, stand up straight, sucker! And she taps at his feet with her walking stick.
I'm in charge here, and you'll show me the respect I deserve.
You'll respect your elders! She goes right back at him. You'll respect your elders!
I mean, you are really old, I can tell. But
she's old even for gnomes.
Respect is due to strength, not age.
Oh, these youngins, they'll never learn their place.
He looks up at the rest
What is your name?
My name's Durwood. Priest Durwood.
Well, Durwood, we're looking for Arcath.
So
where is he?
Well, if you were to make a donation to the Church of Asmodeus, I might be able to help you.
Okay, if you insist. And she goes 5 foot away, picks up a pebble, and brings it back. Here you go!
He just stares venomously at you. Look, if you haven't got anything important to do, take your little clown here with you and just get out.
How dare you?
Please, good priest, let me try to smooth this over.
No respect.
He's just ignoring Grandma Fidget now.
Yes, our grandma is quite a character, but she makes excellent porridge.
Yeah,
would you like some of her porridge?
No, it's pretty poisonous.
He's not getting any of that porridge. You have to have respect to eat well. She runs off. She's walking off mumbling.
The recommended donation has gone up.
Can I make a diplomacy check to try to get it back down?
You can absolutely make a diplomacy check.
All right. So I'm trying to speak with him, as a lawful follower of a faith to another lawful follower.
He appears almost swayed by you, but it's like he then thinks better of it. And he's like, no,
Can I get an assist, please, from somebody?
Sure. Grandma will be happy to assist you. And I assist.
That's not quite Deathwatch's forte.
How exactly is Grandma assisting, given she's been so anti this dude so far? Is she going to relent and give him some porridge?
Well, he already called it poison. How dare he? That's not happening anytime soon. So she'll relent and say, well, don't worry. You don't have to have any of my poison today.
Okay. He's like, oh, fine, whatever it takes to get rid of you lot. His tomb is that one over there to the far west. Let me show you. And he leads you over to this tomb on the far side, and points it and says, "There, that's this Arcath. He was some, I don't know, bricklayer or something."
Grandma's going to assist further with the diplomacy about keeping her mouth. Because she is really tempted to say something to him.
Don't break anything. You lot look like you might. I'll be
No,
watching.
I assure you, I will watch over them and make sure that they do not desecrate anything or break anything. I realize we're not exactly aligned, but the rules are important.
They are. Rules and strength are the most important things.
Yes.
So you keep an eye on them.
I will.
If they break anything, you're responsible, mate.
Yes, I am. Whispers under her breath.
Oh boy.
Okay, he steps back a little bit and continues patrolling around the statue area.
As soon as he turns his back, Grandma's going to shake her stick at him.
Okay.
What kind of society have I gotten myself into?
The best eating society there is.
The door to the tomb seems relatively easy. It's just like a wrought iron gate that doesn't appear to be locked. Open
it.
Okay, I'm guessing Michael is not attacking Delwood. Opening it, inside there is a large stone sarcophagus with the figure of a relatively solid bearded man carved onto the top of it.
Ooh, it must be a dwarf.
It's human size, so he would be a very, very big dwarf. So.
Well, I assume that if I can be a very, very small gnome, they can be a very, very big dwarf.
Okay.
I'm just teasing. Sorry, I put a lot of backstory into this character. This character took me a long time to build.
Do not apologize.
Yeah.
So there's a sarcophagus?
Yes. And other than that, the tomb appears relatively empty.
Supposedly he had contacts here. Can I search the sarcophagi? Not like opening it, but like around it for clues?
Absolutely. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, damn. That's a bad roll.
There is definitely a sarcophagus here.
It doesn't get much worse than that.
I'll look around too, and okay.
Ooh, Rocket.
Rocket sees everything. There is, unfortunately, nothing more than a sarcophagus to see here, though. He's relatively certain there's no hidden catches, no secret compartments. There's just a sarcophagus.
Mm.
Yeah. We might have to crack it open.
What does this one look
Can
like?
we do it respectfully then?
Yes. Respectfully would be acceptable. Don't break anything.
Grandma's gonna go keep a lookout. She figures the tensions are. She's a nice old lady. She figures tensions are just about where they need to be. That he doesn't want to come near her, so she's going to stand outside to hold him off. Take advantage of that fact. She doesn't keep grudges.
On the doors of this other one?
I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying, Michael.
Is there any writing on the doors of this other temple, this other sarcophagus place?
Yeah, it says Tomb of Jareth.
Okay, so he wasn't lying then.
There's a picture underneath it of a weird-looking guy with long hair and a bunch of goblins gathered at his feet.
It's like not who we're looking for.
So we're just checking.
Yeah. Strength check or something to move the
If you
lid.
would like to open the sarcophagus, yes, give me a strength check. You can all assist if you want, or anyone who wants to can, because it's big enough to get multiple people around it.
No, I think they.
Grandma will not be there. Grandma will not be there to assist.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll assist.
And for the record, it has nothing to do with her strength.
Well, whoever is rolling.
That's not an assist. All right.
Good lord.
Not me.
Good lord.
Okay, so Michael and Rocket feebly pushing it.
Guess I might actually have to
And
help.
Heiliger, we all feebly pushed.
Yeah,
Maybe we should get a better grip and try again.
the top of it seems pretty solid. You're like, wow, this must be made of some heavy stuff. You're all assisting. No one is actually trying, so you're kind of pushing against each other, and you're like, okay, we need one of us to try, and everyone else is going to help them. And you can make another check if you want, but someone needs to be the main person.
Heiliger will make the main person. I rolled a 3. You know.
Cool.
Okay, so we got 1 assist.
Oh, yeah,
We got 2 assists.
There you go.
Let's see if I can get a better roll. There we go.
Yeah, you all put you back into it. Heiliger organizes everyone, and yeah, you easily shove back the lid and manage to stop it like crashing off to the floor. Just push half of it off. You can see that there is a desiccated human corpse lying within there. Arms folded in front of him, tattered rags, still dressing it.
Oh, what happened? Do I notice anything?
You do indeed. You notice that there's something shining in the light inside the skeleton's mouth.
I say a prayer to Iamide and with respect to the dead and pull out whatever the shiny tooth or whatever it is in there.
It is a shiny silver coin, and despite how long it's been in here, it's still brilliantly shiny.
Probably some magic.
Probably. Not my department. I hand it to someone whose department is magic.
It's not mine. I'm a vigilante.
Michael?
Yeah, I can take it. Can I use what can I use? I haven't got spellcraft at this level.
Well, spellcraft is what you would want. I mean, you could detect magic it if you've got the spell.
Yeah, I'm not carrying it. I have it, but I'm not carrying it.
Does Grandma do detect magic?
Yeah. You want to come get me? Grandma's outside. As soon as this cleric walks by, she's going to pace with him.
Yeah, he's like keeping the statue between him and her.
Yeah.
Somebody go get Grandma. And we push. Do we have to make another check to push the lid back into place?
No, that's fine.
Oh, good. Okay.
So, Grandma, it appears they are seeking you out.
Okay. Well, Grandma will go in and cast Detect Magic.
The coin indeed glows with magic. Give me a spellcraft check.
Yes! I am making sure that I am keeping with the 2s today.
It's definitely magic.
Yeah.
You could use it with that UFD check, but
Yeah, but as soon as I try to do a UMD check, I'm going to roll a 2 again, so I'm not going to be able to use it. Poor Grandma.
So you have a magic coin that you have no idea what it does.
That's alright. We can take it to town and get it figured out.
Yeah.
Maybe someone at the Arcanumerium will know what it does.
I think there you go. That's a good idea. Shall we? Let's go there.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Just scroll through the adventure to find that part, and I will take you there in a second. Okay. Heading to the Arcanumerium, Absalom's largest and oldest magical institution. Does not take too long. A few more streets tromping through the city, and you get there quick enough. The Pathfinders are always welcome there, so the gate guard ushers you in. Are you asking for anyone in particular, or just wanting to wander around?
Yes. Grandma Fidget is going to ask. We are looking for the most magnificent member of your association, Fimbrick.
Fimbrick? Ooh, name doesn't ring a bell. Oh wait, is he that gnome?
Well, of course he wouldn't be the most magnificent member of your association if he was.
Right, he hasn't been around for years. He left a long time ago. I can tell you where his house is, but I haven't seen him around for ages.
Well, please do.
Directions through the Arcanumerium's grounds to Fimbrick's house.
Fantastic. We also would need to go ahead and see your most knowledgeable with respect to magical items.
Oh, well, that would be the Magister. I could put you down for a wanting to see him. It'll probably be about 3 weeks on the waiting list.
Oh, no. We need it much quicker than that, but I have faith. I believe that you have enough pull here to be able to do that for us.
Official Pathfinder business.
I'll ask.
Oh, good God. Uh-oh.
I can't promise anything. I'll send one of the pages to fetch you if he says yes.
I have faith in you, sir. I can see that you're a talented person. You're very good at convincing people. Please do a good job for us. And she hands him a bottle of Grandma's porridge as a tip.
Okay. He looks at it a bit confusedly, but he's like, right, I'll let you know.
It's my home-cooked recipe. Been in the family for generations. Please enjoy.
I'm sure I will. Following the path through the Arcanumerium grounds, it is a bizarre, crazy place. There are building styles that just don't match, and some that simply are not physically possible without magic to support them. But eventually they lead you to a relatively small cottage at the edge of the campus. It's a small house, butted up by other houses at the sides, and the front doorstep leads up to a large green door that is closed, and there is a huge pile of old newspapers piled up out front of it.
Well, I think we know what that means. I guess Grandma Fitz is going to check the door.
Okay. It does not open when you try it. It rattles in its frame and appears to be locked.
She takes a 24 for looking for traps on the door.
You do not find any traps on the door. It seems, you spend a while poking around and prodding it. Just seems like a solid locked door.
Okay. Well, you never know with gnomes. They've got all kinds of tricks up their sleeve.
Can't hurt.
So, do we have some windows? She's going to look around the building for windows. Hey, look at that. There's a window.
Yeah, if there are windows, there are windows.
I'm kind of accidentally jumping in
It's
there,
fine.
but I'm trying to just be on where the window, you know what I mean, looking in.
Not a problem.
So.
You can see what you can see in there.
This is actually assuming that I can reach the window. At 2'11".
Absolutely. It's a gnome's house. You can absolutely reach the windows.
Fantastic. So
That is the figure you can see inside.
Oh, Grandma's so excited. She's gonna tap on the window. she's gonna tap on the window.
He does not appear to.
She's gonna look to see if the window's locked.
It looks like it's actually like a solid part. It doesn't appear to open. He's sat there in a chair. It looks like reading a book, maybe, or a paper. It's hard to tell. But he's not aware of you at all.
That's just terrible. You know what? How dare he? Grandma's coming over here. And I didn't see any traps on the door.
Nope.
Okay. And you said it's locked?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this a scenario where I can just take 20?
If you have disabled the device trained, yes.
Then I will take a 27.
Okay.
It's trained like a rogue.
That's fine, yep. So Grandma spends a while fiddling with the door and is poking it and prodding it and messing with the lock, and after a couple of minutes or so, there is a loud click and the door opens.
For the record, when she gets out her concealed thieves' tools, she has to go into her undergarments.
Okay.
We all look away.
Yeah.
Gentlemen should. Or in horror, whichever.
Yeah. One of the two. That's the reason that they're concealed, sir. There's a reason that they're concealed, these two. So.
Okay. Opening the door and looking inside, a large sofa sits awkwardly near the entrance, facing towards the center of the room. Sets of chairs and tables are arranged throughout, and statues of grandiose gnomes occupy the corners of the room. The set of stairs at the northern edge of the chamber appears to lead up, but is half unfinished, so it almost looks like the upper parts of the building were never completed. A second set of stairs heading down, you can see what looks like handfuls and piles of newspapers sticking up from them.
He's a hoarder.
Well,
Either that or he forgot to cancel his subscription.
except that he's also sitting in the next room. Didn't you say, Grandma? Seems strange.
Sorry about that. Went to the bathroom real quick. But yes, he's in the other room. He's right this way, and Grandma's basically going beeline for him.
Okay.
So I'll just keep on moving
Stop
until.
there.
Yeah. I figured. Right at the door, I was gonna go through.
As Grandma crosses through there and brushes over the rug, there is a loud crackling of magic, and from nowhere appear 3 creatures.
More bugs!
Oh Jesus!
They are like giant, bright red beetles.
What the hell?
And anyone who is skilled with magic will definitely note that appears to be some kind of summoning conjuration spell.
I totally should have gotten it.
And we will have initiative, please.
Oh, uh-oh.
Button go. Here we go.
I'll just fix rocks.
I was fixing mine as well.
Okay, then you fix it.
There we go.
Perfect. Give me perception checks to see if anyone is surprised by these appearing, please.
Oh, absolutely.
In the speech, how do I move it across?
Oh, I'm surprised.
There's a few people missing.
So we've got Deathwatch, Helga, Grandma, Raccoon. We don't have Michael. Yes.
Mine's turned up in speech. How do I move it across?
Oh, okay. It's you need a macro. I can add you in there.
Or you have to make sure that you have selected your token and that you see the 5 circles around it before clicking on initiative.
All right. Shall I just roll again?
Yeah, sure. Just roll again. And we'll just put in the 24 that you got.
Again. So I click on my portrait and then I click on initiative.
Yep. As long as you've got the token selected, it will automatically throw you into the tracker.
Cool.
Okay. And could I get a perception check from you, Michael?
19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19.
Okay, so is that everyone? We are missing one person.
Oh, I called the flat harder. Everybody's in initiative.
Okay, so there we are. Right. Yes. So Helga and Michael, you see the magic beginning to form, and I'm not surprised. You will get to act in this round. Everyone else is surprised. So, Michael, what would you like to do?
I am going to. If I move here, can I see those 3 beetles without any cover?
No, there is a giant sofa in the way.
Right, I'll have to move. There.
Yes, you can see red without cover.
I will. I'll fire a acid splash at red.
Okay.
3 damage. I have to do.
You still have to roll to hit.
Yeah, no, I didn't do it into the damn thing. Sorry. If I do I'm going to do the rapier. The 2 hit that it comes out with is exactly the same as my range. It's both +4. So
Okay.
it's AC 12 to hit on a range.
That will hit its touch AC. It takes a little bit of damage. In fact, it actually takes a lot of damage. The acid splash appears to burn away significant parts of it.
That's me done, and I will fix that spell.
Okay, Deathwatch was surprised. And then the one who has been acid splashed. It scurries forward, 5 steps, and there is a Michael there, so it will attack him. But I'm guessing a 5 misses.
Yep, 18 is done.
Helga.
All right, so the couch is blocking the path.
Yes. It would be difficult terrain if you wanted to move over it.
Oh, I mean, it is a gnome-sized couch. Right?
Yeah, exactly. These are small bogs, so it provides them cover, but it's you can totally move through it as difficult terrain.
Then
if you want to tread on his lovely couch and get your footprints all over it.
Do it, I dare you.
Red can take his AO. I don't care.
He will. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, actually it
3
does.
points of damage as he bites you as you go past.
And then I will... is Michael wielding a weapon in some way that causes him to threaten? Or flanking?
I carry my rapier in my hand.
Yep, he has a rapier, so he is threatening.
Okay. All right, then we will attack with flanking on red. Oh, that threatens.
Red's dead, baby. Red's dead. You squish it. There are beetle
Bugs.
juices everywhere.
Sick, I'm tired of bugs. All right.
Beetlejuice.
Okay, Grandma, you were surprised, and there's now beetle squishing going on. Other beetle. That one is going to 5 step to Grandma and do the thing I forgot to do last time. It smites good on you.
Oh, snap.
Is Grandma good?
I am good, actually.
Okay.
Really?
It bites her.
Damn straight. Old sweet grandmas are always good, man.
It doesn't even come close.
And you know why? Because I'm good. The fate is in my favor.
Yes. Rocket is still surprised. And the other beetle is going to smite good on Helga. Is Helga good?
Yes.
Okay. But that also feebly fails to miss.
Yes.
To hit, rather. It's a new round, and no one is surprised. Michael.
I'm going to move to... there, and I'll cast another acid splash at green.
Okay. You will not get sneak attack on that, but it will take the point.
I forgot to add into the first one I did as well. But...
Okay. Oh, the acid burns it slightly. Deathwatch.
Well, Deathwatch is quite happy that she's no longer surprised, and she looks at the green bug and she's like, "Death comes for us all."
And she's quite right. Death absolutely came for that bug because it explodes.
You're fired.
Most of the Ichor, unfortunately, does go towards Grandma.
So what's going after me?
The Ichor from the exploding bug sprays over Grandma.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not worried about that.
Okay. And it is Helliger.
Helliger, attack the blue one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Probably missed the blue one.
You do not quite hit it, unfortunately.
For me, little thing. Get it.
Grandma.
All right, Grandma's pissed off. Grandma's opening that door.
Okay.
This guy's about to get an earful of this. So, yeah, this one right here.
Okay, you open the door.
5, 10, 15, 20. And I don't have enough movement left to yell at him, so I have to wait till next turn.
He appears deeply engrossed in the newspaper.
Oh yeah, she's charging in with her walking stick. She's not even using it. She's got it in the air, like, "How dare you! How dare you set traps for your fellow kind!" Like that kind of an attitude. That will come though.
Rocket.
1, 2, 3, 4. Drawing bow as I go, and let's shoot this little beetle. Penalty still 8.
You almost shoot Helliger, but not quite.
Mm-hmm.
It is Mr. Beetle. He continues to attack Helliger.
I'm good.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
4 points of damage. As you feel the fiendish power of the beetle hurting you.
That hurts.
Michael.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can I go there?
Okay.
And I'll swipe with my rapier. I get a +2 on this roll because I'm flanking. Obviously, I missed.
Unfortunately, still not good enough to hit.
Right. It gives Helliger a chance.
Deathwatch. Batman.
Deathwatch. No, Deathwatch takes aim and shoots the blue bug.
Okay. And again, the bug takes an arrow straight through it and just erupts into ichor and mess everywhere. And then will just fade away into mist as it dies. We're out of turns.
Grandma unleashes a tirade.
Okay.
Against this guy. If he doesn't look up at her, she's going to start smacking at his toes with her walking stick.
He weirdly, even though he's got a screaming gnome just yelling at him, doesn't pay the slightest bit of attention to her. Give me a will save.
I'm laughing at this because as a player, I'm more thinking like, oh well, he probably has a wife around here somewhere, so today he's not.
Okay, yeah, you batter at his toes, and he just kind of seems to shrug it off. Maybe he's wearing steel toe-cap boots or something.
What a bastard! She's gonna leave in a hissy fit, and eventually she'll come over here and she'll pop Helliger with a cure.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I've got my own wand, so I'll just mark charges off that.
3 points. I was casting it.
How about another?
It
wasn't another. Oh,
it wasn't a wand. That was one of my memorized spells.
Didn't have to do that, Grandma. I appreciate it, but I have my own wand that I can use myself.
Oh, well, okay.
I do appreciate it.
Not a problem. That's what I'm here for. Taking care of the kids.
Is the gnome alive?
Yeah, he's flipping through his paper. You see him turn a page, and he's looking down and continues reading, but he just doesn't seem to be paying any attention to you.
Grandma isn't worried about all the beetle guts because she's going to cast prestidigitation and clean herself off.
Okay. I mean, despite the fact there's all this shouting and fighting a few feet away from him, and he's had his feet attacked, he just isn't paying the slightest bit of attention to any of you, just reading his paper.
Now listen here, sir. Yeah. I try to shake his shoulder.
Helga can give me a will save.
Probably not.
Yeah, you shake his shoulder and shake him back and forth, and his paper rattles around in front of him, and he just carries on reading.
Grandma does.
Oh.
Grandma's going to grab one of the corpses of the beetles if they're still there. I don't know if they disappear or not.
They're summoned creatures, yeah, so they vanish.
Damn it. Damn it. Okay, fine. Grandma's getting a bottle of porridge. She's coming back in. She's had enough of this guy.
Okay.
She's dumping a bottle of porridge on his head.
Okay. Give me a will save.
Bastard.
Okay. Grandma sees the porridge just go straight through him. Everyone else in the room, give me a will save.
Well, shit.
Oh, nope. It made a mess, Grandma.
Okay. The rest of you, yeah,
nice.
Grandma just tipped porridge over this poor dude's head, and it's just running down his face.
Oh, damn. I would have gotten it the first time. Thank you. I have to add that in now.
What would you like to do? As far as you're concerned, Grandma just assaulted this poor old dude.
Make sure that worked.
Was it mind affecting?
There we go.
It is, yes.
That 15 failed, did it?
Correct.
Awesome.
I'm going to cast Detect Undead in the room.
Okay. You do not pick up any undead creatures.
Detect evil.
You do not detect any evil creatures.
Do we detect any creatures?
I mean, with those two spells, no.
But it wouldn't, yeah.
So I did detect it, right? One of the porridge went through him?
Yes, yeah, the porridge just poured straight through him. Grandma is 100% clear. This is an illusion.
Fantastic. Grandma's gonna bust up laughing. Oh, you old timers! Oh, back to the classic pranks.
Grandma, what are you talking about?
Oh, he's back to the classic pranks that us gnomes like to do. It's not real.
Everyone else can give me a perception check with +4.
You mean a will save?
I will save, sorry, not perception. Yes, we'll save +4.
Oops, hit it twice. Neither makes it.
Okay, so Michael is fine. Now Grandma has pointed it out. And, yeah, he's the only one who
Come on.
Oh.
Still.
he is the only one who her aid helps. Everyone else is like, I don't know, he looks pretty solid to me.
I think Rocket would have +4 on top of that, right?
But even if 15 is not enough to do it.
Oh.
It was a high level or is a high-level illusionist.
He's definitely not sitting in that chair.
Nope, you can see through him. He's like a wispy, see-through figure now that you've had it pointed out to you.
Yeah, whatever. I'm going to the next door.
Grandma's going to start searching for traps.
Well, but shouldn't we talk to this guy?
He's not real!
Take
Good
that.
old no magic and tricks. Got you good, didn't they?
Okay, I'll go with you.
Oh,
You
snap.
say so, but...
Yeah, I'm going to search every door for traps at this point.
Okay.
That first one went off. I'm not liking that.
Yep. Grandma does not find any more traps on the doors. Rocket said he was searching and opening that door. That reveals another room full of chairs, pillows, and various seating arrangements for at least half a dozen visitors. There is a table in the south side of it covered in what looks like paper and writing, and sat at the table with a quill in his hand, pondering what to write, is indeed a figure you may recognize.
Again.
I think he's got a twin. Weird.
Disbelieve, I guess.
Give me roll saves.
Now.
+4.
Yeah.
Yep, Grandma disbelieves in him.
17.
Deathwatch is like, nope, I know it's not real. Tuppence, however, this could be the actual one, because it's definitely not an illusion.
Him.
Yay!
Yep, Halliger can tell it's an illusion, clearly.
So, he's...
I'll walk up to him and give him a slap.
Your hand goes straight through him.
Grandma's going to search through the papers and the desk and stuff like that, see if we can find any record of where he went.
Looking at the papers in front of him, can see he has a note clearly on the table that his illusion is staring at, smirking slightly, and it says, "Well, you got me. I'm not here anymore. My house is filled with an incredible array of illusions to discourage the curious. But you just had to break in. I respect your gumption and assume you're either a petty burglar or someone looking into Alyssa's affairs. I've left Absalom to look for my friend. She's been missing for some time. However, I've attached the name of a particular Pathfinder you'll want to investigate at the Wall of Names at the Society Grand Lodge. I assure you it's quite important, but I'll leave you to figure out why. Oh, and the password. It's Whiffle. You'll find it important should you learn where to use it. The illustrious Fimbrick." On the back of that note is scribbled the name Dulgonlear Caskmail.
And that was one of the 3 names from the other note.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Searching through the room, Rocket, you also find, sat on one of the shelves, a couple of relatively fancy little crystal bottles with one has a blue liquid in it and one has a red liquid in it.
Do either taste like peppermint?
Give me perception checks.
19?
First one tastes like a peppermint-flavored potion of cure moderate winds.
Oh, sweet. And the second one?
Second one tastes like a raspberry flavor potion of lesser restoration.
Nice. Guys, we got a peppermint-flavored cure mod. And raspberry lesser restoration. And apparently a new clue on this crazy treasure hunt.
Indeed. One of the names that was already mentioned, highlighted again. What would you like to do?
I think it was mentioned the wall of names.
Mm-hmm.
Something else.
That's where we're headed.
Okay.
Something else that Sean mentioned earlier. You do recall that Janira is rather good with detecting magic items.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I made friends with Janira when we were in the bar. We could go back there and ask her about the coin.
Absolutely.
Also a good plan.
Let's do that first.
Okay.
That's a good idea. I like that.
You head back to the Wounded Wisp, and indeed, Janira is still there. She doesn't have the fledgling Pathfinders with her anymore. They've clearly been sent off on their task. And when you enter and walk up to her, she's like, "Oh, it's such a pleasure to see you all again. What's going on? How can I help?"
Well, we found this coin. We're hoping you can tell us what it does, or what it is.
Ooh, I love mysteries. She will take the coin from you and turn it over in her hands a few times. She casts Detect Magic and focuses on it for a little while. And she's like, "Oh, so this is a Pathfinder's coin. We can use them to put secret messages in. When you put them into a Wayfinder..." I've got a Wayfinder. Let me show you. And she slots the coin into her Wayfinder, which it perfectly fits. And as it does so, you hear a voice speak out. "The path and chamber are complete, hidden behind the nameplate of the requested aspirant, and guarded by the word you requested. Fimbrick will add more." Oh, that was a secret message. Janira looks very excited.
We tell her what we've done, what we've seen so far.
She is very impressed by your revelations thus far.
Tell her we're headed. I think we're headed off to the wall next. Is that correct, colleagues?
That sounds like a plan.
Sure does.
Good luck with it. Please come back and tell me what happens in the end. This is very exciting.
Of course.
Okay, you take your leave of Janira and head to the wall.
I'm going to. Can I detour and buy an alchemist flask on the way?
You absolutely can.
Be right back 1 sec.
I'm going to buy an alchemist flask.
Okay. Yep, just feel free to cross it off and pay the gold. It's just there's plenty of alchemists you can buy from on the way, and as soon as Zach is back, we will continue.
Okay, I'll step away from that. Go pee real quick too.
Okay, yeah. If you need to go grab something, go pee. Take a couple of minutes, and we'll start up in a minute.
Oh, I don't see myself on there. I think you got the wrong gnome.
Oh, I did, yes.
It looks like you failed your will save.
You've been replaced. Fimbrick's taking over.
Castle.
Dominate person. Wait, why is Two Pence attacking someone?
No, I'm just testing my macros while we're because I've been building it as we've been going along. Because I've not played this character on Roll20. I don't tend to play
Gotcha.
wizards. I've got lots of macros for axes and rapiers and swords and stuff, but not for spells.
Thank you. I just wanted to see if Grandma Fidget would fit inside the rose bush.
That seems fair.
Yeah, she looks like a flower now. Sounds like somebody just died.
Yep. And for those worried about time, there is not too much more left.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I was worried about making the next slot on time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've got like another at least 4 hours.
Fantastic. We should play it again with new characters.
Yeah. Actually, I'm pondering doing, because I haven't got any more slots today. I might just do some pickup games because I've got other evergreens prepared.
Cool.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I would have company or not afterwards, so I was like, I'll just sign up for one slot and just do pickups.
Nah, I don't have another slot. I had to cancel it because
Silly slot.
play it online.
Yeah.
So.
And I know some people can't plan ahead to when they're going to be free, so I figured it's nice to give them the chance of boons just by running some pickup stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think everyone is back. So, created in 4,330 AR, the Wall of Names resides on the grounds of the Grand Lodge in Absalom, something you pass by every day. The monument is a curving wall of black glass that stands atop a small hill in the western edge of the lodge's grounds. Trees surround the hill, providing ample shade and privacy for those visiting the wall to remember fallen comrades. Carved into the wall are the name and dates of death of every Pathfinder killed in the course of duty since the wall's construction. Most entries also include a sentence or two summarizing either the agent's greatest accomplishments or how she fell. I believe you have some names that you can try and find upon the wall.
Looking for Finbrick, Arcath, and Dugian Lear Castril. Is that right?
None of those three are on the wall.
What the heck?
Oh, sorry, actually. Dougal Casmirs. Finbrick and Arcath are not. You're able to find Dougal Lear Casmail. Let me show you the... There you go. Dougal Lear Casmail, Hollis Evilgrin Thorn, and Karina Clamp. Anyone who likes to may give me knowledge, history, local, or religion checks.
Is the DC only 10?
The DC is not 10, but you can assist.
Okay.
Okay, Deathwatch is on point here.
I assist.
Well done. Deathwatch recognizes that the parts of the inscriptions that are underlined, which most of the other inscriptions on the wall don't actually seem to have, those are actually relatively obscure references to the Failed. The Failed are people who tried to take the test of Starstone, the giant cathedral in the middle of Absalom, which, if you succeed, will make you a god. These are people who failed at that test somehow, and the underlined words are descriptions of what their area of godliness would have been. The Dugon Lear reference to 16 poses is the 16 poses of Kadira. And Ogo is the aspirant who that refers to. The blade under Hollis Evilgrin is referring to Silmore, who is the failed of blades. And the drug-induced hallucinations would be Spicasta, the failed of hallucinatory incense and herbs. All of the failed are interred if their body survived. If not, then a plaque is listed to them in the sepulchres outside the cathedral in the center of Absalom.
And you said that all three of these names are failed?
Well, all three of the references within the names, yes.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
Dugon Lear's reference is to Ogo, Hollis's reference is to Silmore, and Karina's reference is to Spicasta.
But we have one of these names on a note from the Arcanumerium guy, right?
I circled
Yeah.
cask whatever.
Cask.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should we go check out his tomb? Or
Yeah.
wherever he's buried or whatnot?
You absolutely can, yeah. And with a knowledge check like that, Deathwatch absolutely knows which of the sepulchres is going to be where Caskmate or where Oggo's failed plaque is.
He's probably been there before.
He probably stalked someone there. Sorry. So yes, she can lead you, absolutely. And let me move you there, and I will throw you to the Shrine of the Failed. There you go. You head through Absalom and follow the directions that Deathwatch gives you. On the way there, you pass through quite a large crowd. There's people heading towards the cathedral, and you can hear lots of people chatting and talking. And it sounds like someone is going to attempt to take the test of Starstone relatively soon. Sir Reinhardt, a knight of the Mendevian Crusade, and you actually catch a glimpse of him as someone points out, oh, look, there he is. And he's this hugely built human riding this massive, like 20-hand tall white stallion with a gleaming silver lance in his hand, and it's prancing along, and some people are cheering and throwing flowers as he goes. More people are in the background taking bets.
Sorry, I was rolling spellcraft to try to identify his lore spell. Clearly, I didn't identify it. He's real. I cannot believe that.
Yeah, he is a huge bear of a man. And his procession tromps past towards the cathedral, and as Deathwatch leads you into one of the many sepulchres, and it stretches out in front of you.
Well, Grandma's coming inside.
Grandma is free to wander and search as she wishes.
Ooh, hello. What's down here?
That is a small shrine.
Is this dynamic lighting?
Two.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't see much.
Who is this who cannot see much?
Deathwatch, like the pillars aren't moving for me.
Huh, okay.
Let me just.
Oh, that's because Deathwatch does not have a light. She prefers the dark, so you can only see via other people's light.
Oh, okay.
I quote, she prefers the dark. If she would like to light a torch or something, she absolutely can, and I will give her light.
No, that's okay.
Okay. Because this shrine is not lit itself, only the light you have brought in with you is available.
You don't have a max vision of 30 foot, right? No matter what other people's light is.
Yeah, I'm not sharing light with anybody.
Really? Huh.
I can't
Weird,
tell as I have dark vision.
I'll just give you 30-foot light anyway, regardless, just to make it easy for you. But yeah, it's everyone else who's got light does actually have light being shared. So
Yeah.
Grandma doesn't have any light.
very few of the party members do have light, which was probably the problem.
Sure. I put the aura on just to know where my vision is, if you're asking.
Yep.
So
yes,
anyhow.
These are small shrines. Each of these chambers contains a small stone altar to one of the failed aspirants. Each altar stands upon a raised dais and bears a small brass nameplate identifying the aspirant and the would-be god's area of interest.
Take a search at the one I'm at.
Okay, the one that...
Damn it. There we go.
Well, you search through and it all appears relatively normal. There is nothing unusual that Grandma can find there.
Oh, no name? Particular or
sorry,
no
yes.
name that matters?
There is no name that matters, but I can give you one anyway. It is Demeron, the god of sacrifice.
Ooh.
The one Michael is looking in is Gobru, the god of fish and bountiful sea. Raccoon is looking at Plokis, the god of spoiled food and wastefulness. Helga is looking at Zimpar, the god of the screaming fear. And Grandma has moved into the one that is Oggo, god of the 16 poses.
16 poses. That sounds familiar.
It does.
That's what we're looking for, right?
Yes.
Oh.
You can give me perception checks if you're searching.
Yeah, not as good.
Grandma finds nothing more than what she can see with her eyes.
Yeah.
The inside of her eyelids.
Rocket is with you there.
Maybe if we shout whiffle at it.
I'm just saying, Rocket, I'm very concerned if the only thing you can see is the inside.
Grandma's eyelids.
Well, yeah.
Tuppence, I guess, notes that he's poking around looking at everything. The nameplate that says Argo actually appears to be like on a slider. It looks like it could move.
Grandma,
What?
did you hear that? The nameplate moves.
And he is telling you that the nameplate looks like it could move.
Well, that's what the coin said, right? Behind the nameplate.
Yep. So you all stare at this nameplate.
So move the damn
I'll move.
nameplate.
Okay, sliding the nameplate, it does indeed just move away. And behind it, there is a small chalk, or piece of chalk, and like a little blackboard embedded in the stone.
Well, I'll write the word whiffle on.
Okay, as you scrawl the word whiffle onto it, part of the wall fades away and reveals a hidden tunnel.
Grandma gets startled and jumps back.
I know how this usually is. I pull out my long bow.
Yeah.
I'm happy to let the fighter go first this time.
Grandma's following the fighter. Searching for
Paladins!
Oh, paladin.
Anyone who likes to can give me either a spellcraft or a engineering check. Or
Oh my
nature.
gosh. I
21.
have knowledge engineering.
Widens into a larger area.
Yeah.
Okay, with your spellcraft, Grandma can tell that these walls are not natural. They appear to have been shaped with magic.
Ooh. Ooh. Curiosity. It's this way.
Oh,
And-
wait. There's something. There's something over there.
Hello, can actually see that there are several desks ranged along the northern and eastern edges of this small stone alcove. The stonework that led up to this chamber was rough and appeared to intended to look natural. However, the walls in here are polished and clearly finished dressed stone. There is a pile of papers upon the desk, and resting amongst them is a gem that is emitting a very soft luminescence.
Is there anything to kill?
Doesn't appear to be, no.
Dud, it's somebody else's department. For the rifling of the papers and the searching of the things.
Shall we set the trap off then?
Yeah, Grandma's gonna go up here and search through traps.
Grandma is
as we
brave.
move.
No trap is set off. The
I'm
paperwork.
doing it as we move, just so you know. So like,
Yep.
search and search and search.
Yep,
So.
no problem. The paperwork on the desk appears to be mostly in code of some kind, but what you can read is a priceless collection of lore and information describing dozens of unexplored sites and detailing how the Pathfinders could get to them to explore them. There's lots of references to other coded volumes that are stocked in the shelves along the walls, but those are relatively difficult to read. I'm going to guess no one can read Aslanti.
Not on this character.
Okay,
they are a few different ones actually.
Yep, they are in an indecipherable language and in a code within that language. The gem itself appears to be a very nicely cut alexandrite that is giving out a gentle, soft luminescence that, when you move the papers away from it, brightens the whole room.
Detect magic and spellcraft.
It is definitely magic. Give me a spellcraft check.
14. Not good enough, probably.
You cannot tell what that is, but there is definitely magic on that gem.
Well, we should bring it back to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Should bring all this back.
There you go.
Well,
We should also bring it to the venture captain, all the paperwork, but the magic item, we should bring that back to get it identified.
Yep. You totally gather up the paperwork and the books and pass them out between you and everything, and obviously the glowing gem. And this certainly seems like it's what Venture Captain Drang wanted you to find. This is, I mean, even you as new Pathfinders are aware that this is pretty significant. There's a lot of good stuff here.
Leading the way back out to make sure that nothing snuck in behind us.
Yep.
I'll wait here for everybody to catch up.
And feel free to head yourselves back to the entrance. And stop there.
And stop there.
Well, you want me to stop all the way back here? Or can I catch up to some of the
you
party?
Can catch up. You and Michael can catch up.
Yeah, because I said I was going to wait till everybody was caught up. I didn't want to leave anybody in the cavern. That would be...
Yep. Yeah. As you step out into the room, you can probably see a couple of figures. And we're going to go to initiative as one of them for Helga.
Can't see any figures, sorry.
Oh, wait. Damn it.
That's okay.
A dwarf stood behind one of the pillars. He will call out, "That's far enough, Pathfinders. We're taking whatever it is you found." That did not work. He's the slowest dwarf ever.
I think that's the correct number.
No, that is the correct number.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Is it really?
Finder.
Yeah, no, that was absolutely the correct number. Okay, Helga, you can give me a perception check to see if you notice them. Yeah, you do notice them as they step out from behind pillars and so on, and you will be able to act in this round. So everyone else, you will not see anything yet. A figure steps out from the shrine ahead of you, and it looks like this. And smiling nastily at you, he will shoot at you with an arrow. And you are human, correct?
I am human.
Lovely.
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
But a 12 misses you. And you can react.
All right. Okay, so can you could you highlight the spot where the archer came out of? I see a guy here.
Yes.
In my light.
Can you not see the other guy?
I got an archer there.
Yes.
There's another guy there, and it looks like there's somebody hiding behind that pillar over there. Hiding back here.
There might be.
See.
You have vision to what you can see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and charge the archer.
Okay. He mutters a curse, and feel free to try and murder him.
All right. Just for the charge attack. So that's +2.
That will totally hit him. He is not happy.
Hey, there's guys out here hiding behind the pillars.
Yep, your sword cleaves into him, and yeah, he's looking pretty hurt.
Anything? Is he wearing anything in particular, special a badge or identifying?
He is actually up close. You can see he is wearing a pentacle, the holy symbol of Asmodeus.
It's a shadow.
That damn priest sold us out.
And from behind that pillar, this hefty woman is going to charge. Actually, yes, she is a hefty lady, holding a huge, essentially piece of tree. It's barely even works into a club. And she charges out behind you and is going to swing it at you.
Improvise weapons.
But the bowman.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay.
Wait. What's it's a -2 for my charge?
Yes.
Yeah, then it does hit.
Oh, snap.
Staggered.
Oh, wow, she does hit. Okay.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a hefty blow that she slams into you.
Oh my god.
Someone does something. Okay. Grandma Fidget, you hear Helga crying out in pain.
Yeah,
He
delay.
sounds badly hurt. Okay.
It's a little blocked up over there right now.
Yep. Deathwatch.
Well, Deathwatch is going to attempt to stealth.
Okay, give me a check. Okay, looks good.
Now, how does that work? Do I have to move at half speed or something, or?
Yes, moving while stealth is half speed.
You can do it at full speed. I think you take a -5.
I think it's -10 on the stealth check.
Is it -10?
Yeah, it's significant. I don't know, I can check.
I want to shoot this lady right here. Is she aware of me?
Oh, no. No, she is totally not aware of you.
Excellent.
She failed her perception check massively.
Well, fuck.
No.
She's aware of you now.
Yes, unfortunately, it almost hits her, but unless you've got anything else you can add.
Fidget will come in after that.
That would have been cool to finally get to use my hidden strike full 1d8. But I'm done.
Okay, Grandma Fidget.
10, 15, 20. Is that okay?
Yep.
And then, Damn! Damn it. Alright. Well, 5. And there he is. This isn't good. Wait a second. I can see this guy?
You can see that guy, yes. You can give me actually, Grandma Fidget, from there you can just see that guy.
Oh, no, hang on. I don't think I can.
Yeah, you can.
Feet.
He's...
I can't
Oh, so
see him.
yes. And you've got 30 foot, yeah, sorry, I forgot you're blinded.
Yeah. Damn it. Alright, well. 5. And
you can give me a perception.
I don't know where he is. A hearing, maybe?
You can give me a perception check to try and hear that they're over there, yeah. Yeah. It's not difficult to hear combat, and you can hear Hulliger
Somebody
panting
went
pain.
down there.
No.
The problems with the blind curse.
Yeah. There you go. Done.
Okay. Rocket.
5-foot step. Move action, I'm gonna deadly or bullseye shot aim at that guy.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take a shot at him.
Go for it.
11 to hit, his flat-footed for 3.
11 totally hits his flat-footed, yes. It hits him and he's like, ah! Doesn't appear hugely hurt, but is not happy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's his turn. He is going to step out. To there, I think. Yes, and he...
Oh, don't you dare.
He grasps the holy symbol around his neck
Shit.
and says, Asmodeus, smite you! And channels negative energy.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Where's the Dampier when you need him?
Yeah, right.
I indeed will saves from all of you, please.
What's his range?
30 foot. It will affect Grandma, Deathwatch, and Raccoon.
Okay.
So, Rocket makes his save and takes a point of damage.
I think everybody just takes one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I guess even if you make it, you still fail it. You take one regardless. So yeah, Grandma, Deathwatch, and Rocket a point of damage each. As Asmodeus is not terribly helpful.
This is not good.
Michael.
Well, I'm going to. I wasn't expecting him to move there, so I'm just going to change what I was going to.
Okay.
I am going to go 25 to there, and then I'm going to cast a force missile on him.
It's also what?
Force missile. It's like a magic missile.
Okay.
Probably the wizard or universalist thing or something.
Yep, gotcha. And sorry, which one was that at? The
Asmodeus guy in front of us.
Okay, the priest, gotcha.
Priest.
Okay, it slams into him, and he is not looking happy. Okay. Is the archer. He will 5-foot step back. And he's going to take a shot at Michael. And you are Dampier, so...
Yeah.
He awfully misses. Halliger.
Go ahead, use your wand to heal yourself.
Yeah, except that I'm staggered, so I can only do one thing.
Just saying, go ahead. Use your wand to heal yourself. It's okay. You didn't want my help last time.
Grandma cackles to herself. Totally not evilly.
I can't see him anyways. I'm more joking than metagaming.
I know.
I will smite evil. I will go ahead and do it. I'm going to smite evil on this woman. Is said critter? I'm not going to detect. So if she is, we'll add.
Include your stuff. She's super evil.
Okay, I figured the Asmodeus thing. So we'll add charisma, which add +2 to the attack. That'll hit. Ooh. And add paladin level to damage. So +1 to the damage. So 12 damage.
Yeah, I'd say that's
that takes almost as big a chunk out of her as she took out of you.
Yeah.
Almost, and then I drop.
Okay. Which is probably the safest thing you can do.
Exactly. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do some damage, and then I'm going down. Guys, check now?
Yes,
or...
that's like, yeah, give me a stabilization check and we'll see.
And that's just plus fort, right?
Yep.
Plus con. Okay, plus con would be plus 2.
And I think stabilization is 10, isn't it? So
it's 10 plus the damage, which I haven't taken. I was at 0 and then dropped, so am I at -1?
You're at -1, yeah.
I do not stabilize.
Okay.
But plus your con modifier.
Yeah, he's included that in there. The plus 2.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Helga drops to the ground, bleeding, and it's her turn. Okay, well, she has her tactics, so she does the foolish thing Helga did and charges.
Oh, shit.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, 7 points of damage, Michael.
Damn it. Fine.
And it is Grandma's turn to save the day.
Yeah, except she just took my spot. Fuck. That's exactly where I was going to move through. Now you're blocking me from Helga. Alright. She can give me a will save.
Okay.
15. Grandma's going to shake her stick at her and basically tell her that she needs to go to timeout and use command to tell her to run, basically.
Okay. She gets an 18.
And she gets the damn thing. Damn it. Alright.
Okay. Deathwatch. Things are not looking super awesome.
No.
No, they're not.
Can you get her down so I can get over there?
Illiga's going to be fine for a couple of rounds.
He's got plenty of blood.
Yeah.
And I'm going to shoot this guy. Maybe.
Okay.
Probably not.
Nope, that does not hit him. Arrow just bounces off his shield, he deflects it away. Rocket!
Gonna take aim and shoot at that guy as well, because
Okay.
let's not have negative channels.
You don't like that?
No. I'm guessing a 23 hits him for 3.
A 23 totally hits him for 3. He is definitely on his last legs. He is not looking healthy at all.
Nah. 5 foot step. Keep it in there.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. It is his turn. He clutches his own symbol again and calls upon Asmodeus. Deathwatch, Grandma, and Raccoon, I need saves from. Michael, you are healed for 6 hit points.
Huzzah.
And can she... Did he selective her out?
He selected her out, yes.
Ah, he has selective.
Oh, geez, every cleric does. It's like one of the main feats. But I think I've only seen one. So, use. Oh, snap! Oh,
Okay,
snap.
so... Yep, Deathwatch makes it, but
Who do we want to kill?
you
I'll take it.
Oh, I made
you
it?
do make that saving throw, so you only take half Deathwatch, you only take 3. But Fidget and Raccoon both fail.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we want to try and kill first?
Big lady.
They both look like they're on their last legs.
The big lady, so I can get over there and get Helga up.
Someone on our side, negative channel.
I'll 5 foot and force myself for 2 damage.
2? There's no like no extra point on there.
Well, I
Just-
guess I can get speak on there, but I can't, can I? So no.
Okay. She is still just up. I mean, there's not a lot left of her, but she's there.
Shit.
Okay, the archer will.
Can I use my reroll?
Yeah.
Or on D20s you can.
I think you can use rerolls on us. You can use
Yes.
them on D20s or anything.
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yep. If I'm happy to accept it. I see no reason why not.
Well, let's hope I don't roll. Yay, 4 damage.
Go.
She collapses to the ground dead as your missile slams into her.
Huzzah.
Okay. The archer steps up and, having just lain his friend down, he will shoot at Michael. But miss wildly. Stabilization check, please, Helga.
Of course. Yes. Nope.
You bleed for another point. Grandma.
5, 10. I gotta do one. Hey, look at that! I can see him. I think so. Yes, I can see him. Awesome. And I can see her. The raccoon guy. I don't need to move any more of them. Channel. Everybody gets back 3, except Michael, the dwarf, and the archer.
Hooray.
Okay. Yeah, select his channel, see?
Tootin'. Got a high charisma, you gotta take advantage of it.
Okay, Deathwatch.
Going to attempt to stealth. And probably fuck it up.
Yeah. You are not terribly stealthy.
And I'm gonna shoot
They both
the-
make perception checks to notice.
Shoot the cleric.
Okay.
Hey, maybe I hit.
You do indeed hit, and the arrow in the back drops him.
16.
Yeah.
Yay.
Make him turn evil, give him an alignment change. You don't stab people in the back. Just kidding.
Okay, Rocket.
1, 2, 3. And then we're going to shoot the archer with an arrow. But that's going to miss horribly. Wait, we will use our reroll on this since we haven't yet. A 20 to hit.
That totally hits.
Okay. Your choice of damage, I guess, though.
I'll take the first one.
Yeah, you only
You
rerolled.
roll, so
Yeah,
that
you
slams into him, and he staggers back against the pillar and drops to the ground, dead.
Boom.
Yay.
bitches.
Yay.
Go get help, guy.
10. For the record, while we're stunt in combat, everybody else gets 1.
No, and you are out of combat. You do not need to.
And 5 more, so 6 total.
And the
Everybody needed it, so there's no sense
oh yeah,
in using wands when you have this many people hurt. So,
Thank you for the healing.
yeah. How are you looking?
I'm good. I'm at half. And I
everyone's
can,
looking pretty.
yeah. I can wand myself.
You want to wand yourself?
Yeah.
I've got a wand too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have fun
Check
with your wands.
Check it out. It's Grandma's good stick.
Ooh,
Gonna-
I'll take it.
Start running faster away from this.
Because if Grandma's
You-
got a good stick, we got some problems.
Now that
Grandma's got a good stick.
now that you have a chance to look at them, you recognize these guys as Devil's Claw mercenaries, a Chelish group composed primarily of those who have failed to become Hell Knights and are often hired out by enemies of the society to impede the Pathfinder's efforts.
Oh, how dare they?
You have taken care of them all. You have all the findings from Alicia's secret archive, and you are able to return them back to Drendel Drang and the Society.
Sweet.
And they are very, very pleased to get the results of your investigation. Drendel Drang will seek you out personally to thank you and indicate that he has great hope and interest in your future careers as Pathfinders. He, in fact, promises to speak to the Master of Scrolls, Creighton Shane, to have your confirmation process expedited, if you have not already been confirmed.
I have not been confirmed.
No, he
I
will
would
direct
like to
you.
be.
He will direct you towards Janira.
Oh God, no! Never mind. I don't want to be confirmed. Anybody who hangs out in the tavern with food like that, I tell you, they gotta be questioned.
And several days after the notes have been handed over and they begin to identify them, Venture Captain Ambrose Valson sends you each a personal note. Pathfinder, your recent investigations and recovery of Agent Alicia's papers have already yielded results. Under my direction, a team of scholars has tracked down the long-retired society ciphers of the gnome and translated many of her entries. Although many of these records present valuable leads, one is especially timely and exciting. Several months ago, the Pathfinder Society recovered an incomplete relic called the Sky Key. Its missing components disappeared millennia ago, carried by dwarven refugees to the far corners of Avestan and beyond. The Society has struggled to follow these faint trails to piece the potent device back together. It appears Alicia may have found one of the pieces centuries ago. She writes of a visit to Tarkuata in Assyrian, where she not only met with the Aurorian devotees there, but also the curious order of dwarven monks known as the Uat. According to her journals, some of the resident dwarves' ancestors arrived long ago from the distant north, bearing a broken treasure of wire and steel. Based on additional context and several magical divinations, I have reason to believe Alicia and you may have found one of the lost pieces of the Sky Key. I have contacted Venture Captain Norden Ballantyre in Sothis to prepare for an expedition. You have already demonstrated your resourcefulness by uncovering this information. When I assemble a team to travel to Tarkuata, I hope you will consider joining the expedition. Highest regards, Venture Captain Ambrose Valson. And you have completed the Wounded Wisp.
Yay!
It is so sweet of that old man.
Yep, that is actually something they added in the late after the Wounded Wisp initially had been written as a lead into the Sky Key special. So I hope everyone had fun. We have boon rolls and gift certificate rolls to do. It's just a straight 1d20. 1s and 20s win for boons, and the highest roll wins the gift certificate. So everyone please roll a d20. We will see if anyone gets one.
Nope.
Oh, so close!
So close.
Okay.
Chance.
Damn.
And then everyone roll d20, and one of us is going to get this.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
3 times for 6.
Okay. Congratulations, Zach.
Yay.
Cool. I will have this reported, and I will send out Chronicles probably within the next 30 minutes in case you want to keep playing them in other slots. Feel free to roll day jobs as well if you have them.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I'm not used to having a day job.
Sorry?
Did you get Death?
Yeah!
I didn't hear that. Did I get your?
Did you get Death?
I'm so
Watches?
happy
Is it
about
up
that.
there?
Yes. I think, let me see. That's what you... Yes, Profession Barrister. Got it.
Awesome.
Michael, I will need you to send me your information for this character. I have everyone else's. Is anyone going slow trek, or is everyone normal XP?
Normal.
Should be normal.
Okay.
Rich, it's your email that you sent me a little while ago, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I just need your Pathfinder Society number, character name, faction.
Okay, cool. I'll do it right now on email.
Cool. Yeah, and I will have Chronicles sent out shortly. Thank you very much for playing.
Yeah, thank you for running.
See you guys around.
One question.
Yes.
Thank you for running.
What was the CR of that cleric?
That was a CR half.
Damn it.
Because level 1 cleric, I'm guessing.
Yes. Level 1